Hi, Bubby.
Hey, babe.
It is time for some questions with the captain. You ready?
Didn't we just do this?
No, it's been a while.
Oh, wow, okay.
First off, we got to cover. We're staying with my sister Maria right now because where's the camera here? Okay, so we look. Where do we look?
Over
Here?
here.
Over
We
here?
look right here.
We're poking people in the eye. Okay, stop. So, we're staying with my sister Maria right now while the boat's getting some work done. Mm-hmm. Captain Chris will get into it, but it's like the engine, the water tanks, he has the whole floor ripped up. Mm-hmm. So we have to get that stuff done, and in the meantime, we're visiting with family and taking care of doctor's appointments and all that crazy stuff, and dentists and whatnot. But we'll ask Chris more of that. But first, I know that he wanted to talk about something when we were sailing, because some people were saying your sails aren't up, you just got your motor on.
I know.
And you were like,
we sail all the time, right?
yeah.
But it just seems like when we break the camera out, we have the motor running because we're either trying to get somewhere really quick, or we're just casual when we're doing that. When we're sailing, we're kind of active.
Or there's no wind. If there's no wind, we have to turn the engine on to get somewhere, right?
Exactly.
But I know the last two videos, I think the last two videos that we posted, we showed the sails. We had the main sail up and we had the Genoa, or the jib up, right?
Yep, we did.
Yeah.
And we'll do it more often now because we have the kind of camera set up that we can just be there without any work with it. So so we don't have to actively film. We can just have it sitting there, kind of following us around, getting to see us do little things.
Yeah. Well, the last time, I'll be honest, he was mad that you guys were saying, you're not sailing. Oh, that gets him going. He's like, yes, we are, because he reads the comments.
Well, you get to see all the work we do, too. Like pulling the sails up and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we know they don't get to see that. They don't see it when you and I are doing that.
No.
So we should film that.
Yeah, and it's fun watching you do it.
Yeah, it's not fun me doing it because I'm like, heave ho, heave ho. Oh my gosh. But when we were coming down and we had the sails almost the whole way coming up, oh my gosh, we just laid in the cockpit.
We did, and we didn't film. We didn't feel like filming it.
No, and then we were only going like 3 knots. What's that in miles per hour?
Yeah, I don't know, like 4 miles an hour.
4 miles an hour.
5 miles an hour. Yeah, but we just lazed around and just let it go. So.
Yeah, and it was just so peaceful. We'll videotape that. We just don't know like how much of it you really want to see, or if you're bored with it, or if you're like, I don't want to watch this. So I don't know. I know he had the you had the GoPro up at the top.
I did.
Tell him what you did for that, because that was cool.
Oh, so we just put it at the bow of the boat. When we came in to get fuel, we
were going under the bridge.
And we were going,
Which
under
bridge?
the bridge.
Well, tell them which bridge.
It was just in Kent Narrows on the Chesapeake.
Yeah.
So we were.
I thought it was the Bay Bridge.
No. It's the Kent Narrows Bridge.
Okay.
But we were just taking it really slow. We didn't care if we got there or not before dark. We were just taking our time, which is great.
And he had the GoPro up on the bow, and so it was like you were the girl from the Titanic. If you watching the video, you're the girl at the Titanic at the top of the bow, and you see it. It's just like smooth, slow sailing, and then I think we came into port, and you can hear me going, "What did I say?"
Yelling at the fuel lady.
Not yelling at her. What did I say to her?
You were telling her hey, we need some help.
We need some help.
You were trying to throw her the line.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
That can be tricky. Are you going to put that video up?
I think so, yeah. But it's so lazy. It's not. There's no excitement to it until you start yelling at the dock lady.
That we need help. But so we wanted to tell you guys about that. Now, what's going on with the boat? Because people are like, do you even live on the boat anymore? Of course we do. What's going on?
Of course we do. So this summer's a little bit. We got here early, even though we took our time coming back up So we had a lot of time here at home to visit with family, and we spent a lot of time with family here, and also to get your
But what's
test
going on with
done.
the? Yeah, I've got
Well-
the tests coming up. Now you had to bring that up.
Yeah, the test and all of that. So there was a lot to do, and
But
And
what's
then-
going on with the boat?
yeah. So at the boat, we were getting some work done on the engine because the engine was not performing at its best.
What was
on
it
the
going?
Way back.
It was fishing,
It was hunting.
hunting.
Not fishing.
I
It
call
was
fish-
like hunting.
Tell them what
Yeah.
hunting means. So
Well,
we're,
no, it was just trying to see. It seemed like it was running out of fuel all the time, and then it would grab and then move
so it's
forward.
like you're.
Yeah, exactly. So I
call-
think
yeah.
it's a fuel problem.
It's a fuel problem.
Yeah, I think so. So we're just gonna have someone check it out.
Yeah.
And but the big thing is the water tanks, and I think we've been saying this for like the past 2 years.
No, you sick of hearing. First,
And-
they had to hear about the autopilot for 500 years. Now
Yeah.
they have to hear about the water tanks. He has the whole floor. I'll put pictures up because you sent me pictures
I
of
did.
it.
Yeah.
The whole floor up, and we do all the work on the boat. Yeah, we could hire people to do it, yada yada. But number one, you want to make sure it's done right the way you want it, because we've had it happen where it was something we couldn't do and it almost sunk us. The guy didn't put a bolt on the propeller, and the propeller could have slid out and sunk the whole boat. So we like to make sure that the work's done right, so we do it.
Yeah.
And two, it's a lot less cheaper if you do the work yourself.
Yeah.
All right, so the whole floor is up.
It's a lot cheaper than.
Tons.
Yeah. So so the whole floor is tore up. We have to dig the tank out. The boat that we have is notorious for having tank problems. And this tank had a bunch of tiny pinholes in it. So every time we would fill it up, it would just completely leak into the bilge and get pumped overboard. So it was completely worthless, and we kind of need it.
You need
So-
water. It's the water tank.
We need water.
You kind of need it. Yeah.
Exactly. So, but they didn't make it easy to replace these things. They thought that they'd be in there permanently and you never have to touch it. So this was kind of hastily put in when the boat was manufactured. It made it really hard to take out. You have to tear up like a very ornate wooden teak floor, teak and holly sole in the cockpit. So you know that you're doing some damage, and you're going to have some carpentry skills to make it look good again.
And you have those skills.
Yeah.
He does. He's so good at everything. I
Oh,
swear to
yeah.
God. You are. You are.
So yes, it's taking a long time to do that. So we
Yeah.
have to dig it out.
Yeah. Okay, so let's ask you, and we still have to get Christian, schedule him to work on the engine.
Right.
And then we're going to go down. I mean, maybe not. Who knows where the wind literally blows us. But we're going to go down to Georgia, hang with Hope a little bit. She's got a big surprise coming up for you guys with the Blessing Jar Co.
Yeah.
Candles.
And we've been
Stuff
helping her
candles.
with that.
Yeah.
Too, so.
And then from there, we're going to get down to the Bahamas to see Lisa. So, all right. So
Yeah.
here's something
That's the long-term plan. By Christmas.
by Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit after,
I
maybe
think
January.
I told her. Yeah, because we want to avoid hurricane season. So,
Right. That's-
okay. 2 questions. I'm going to ask you, what is your most favorite thing about living on the boat? And what is your least favorite thing about living on the boat?
Oh, that's a question for me?
Yeah.
Oh, do people want to know?
Yeah.
My most favorite, it's really not that hard of a
Look how
question to
blue
answer.
his eyes are. Let me get this out of the way. Look how blue
So-
your eyes are.
It's just hitting it just
They're
right.
so pretty. Okay,
So-
go ahead. What were you going to say?
So my favorite thing is just the freedom. There's
Yeah.
freedom to enjoy the nature around you. And sometimes when you're not on a boat, if say you have a boat and you just get to visit it on the weekends or just for a short
Which we
vacation,
used to do that.
which we used to,
Yeah.
you try to cram it all in.
Yeah.
But living on the boat, we have time to enjoy the nature around us, the water, the wildlife, the sounds,
Dolphins, the
the
sea
smell.
turtles, the smell,
every
the
sense.
stars when there's when we anchor out. You can see the Milky Way if there's no air pollution where we're at.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's just there's nothing to compare with it.
Yeah.
And it slows your life down.
Yeah.
It really does, and you appreciate what you've been given in life,
Yeah.
and that's
And
my
you
favorite
learn to
thing.
love like the simpler things. You know, we had, as you guys saw, a big house, these cars, high paying job, blah blah blah. And we're happier now.
I think
Don't
so.
you think?
Without a
Without
doubt.
a doubt.
Yeah, without a doubt.
We're happier and healthier now. I
Right.
think our jobs were killing us
I think so.
slowly.
Yep.
Some fast. Okay, what's your least
So
favorite thing?
I think my least favorite. I love everything about it. I even love the extra work that we have to go and put into it. The work on the boat, that's just part of it. But I think just hiking to get things.
Yeah.
Just which I love the exercise. It's exercise for me. And a lot of people were saying. I think I read they were saying, well, why don't you just get an Uber? Which you can. But I also like to walk wherever we go.
Yeah.
So it's our exercise on the boat, and you get to see things, places that you've never been before. But after a while, you start to think, hey, I could do this much easier if I
Had a car.
if I had a car.
And just
So Yeah.
that's true. That's true. I mean, I'm with you on the positive stuff. I have the exact same answer. But for this, I would say I miss a washing machine
yeah, that's true.
and a car. Like I see Maria, she'll just get in the car and go get a loaf of bread. And for us to go do that,
We have to plan for it.
Plan
like
to
the
go
night
get-
before.
and laundry is too.
Yeah, laundry's tough.
I see a lot of my private things hanging out over the line. A lot.
I think that's the thing, hanging it all out, because it makes it
It's
look.
all out.
It looks funny when you have to hang all this stuff off your boat, and so
So your Superman boxer shorts don't look that good over the.
nope,
He doesn't have Superman.
I do.
You do? All right. Well, I guess. What else? What else is going on? So
That's it.
we missed the boat though. We were watching some movie the other night, and it mostly took place in a marina and a boat, and we were like, I'm gonna be back on the water. It's hard. I mean, it's hard for me to sleep because the bed doesn't move. I'm used to this. We're pretty much being rocked to sleep.
Yeah, it's hard, and hopefully next year we plan it a little better, and we're here. We can devote a lot of time to family in a short period of time. Just
Yeah. But then we have my doctor's visits. Like I have coming up in September. I have to go to Jefferson for the mammogram, the bone infusion. I need a CAT scan to check for any new leukemia lumps.
Yeah,
Then we just got this stupid diabetes thing.
scanner.
You poor thing. I don't think he sleeps at night now because my Libra goes off and like he'll check my blood sugar on the sleep and it'll be 50. And he'll wake me up. I'm like, what? He's like, eat some jelly beans. Eat some jelly beans.
Yeah, that's fun.
So he crams jelly beans in my mouth.
Jelly beans
I'm like-
and M&Ms.
M&Ms. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to keep you guys updated. Wanted to give you a quick questions with the captain. If you guys have any questions, just write them down below, and we'll add that to our next session.
Yeah, that would be great because we like to share that
Yeah.
just from our viewpoint. There's so many people out there doing what we do.
There really are.
And I think everyone has a different experience
Yeah.
with it, and ours is just a little bit different because we do some things differently than other cruisers out there.
Yeah.
Ours, I think, is more long term. A lot of people, they're out there. They know we're out here for 2 years, so we have to cram it all in.
Yeah.
For us,
Oh dear.
oh,
Oh my.
what happened?
I don't know.
So yeah, definitely ask the questions.
Yeah, we want to know what you're interested in, what you're not interested in. So we don't want to bore you with stuff, but
Exactly.
you do it. Okay,
be
guys. Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.